Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss about the structure of personality, class 12 psychology, given by Sigmund Freud. So according to Sigmund Freud, he has classified personality named as id, ego and superego. Now children, id works on the pleasure principle, ego works on the reality principle and superego works on morality principles. So children, these classification of principle has been done by Sigmund Freud. So each principle tend to differ in its characteristics. Now if we talk about the first element, that is id, it is a source of a person's intellectual energy. It means what it feels to do it does without concerning other people in one's surrounding. So the term they have used, intellectual energy, means the desires which comes from within an individual. It deals with immediate gratification of primitive needs, sexual desires, and aggressive impulses. Now, according to Sigmund Freud, id, as working on the pleasure principle, does not concern other people what it feels to do in one situation. It works according to his own needs. It desires to engage in such activities like sexual desire, and if these desires are unfulfilled, then the aggressiveness can be seen on the behavior. Now, according to Sigmund Freud, much of the personal intellectual energy, personal means the desires or wishes which comes from the within individuals, is to be sexual and rest as aggressive. So it does not care for moral value, society or other individual. Now the second component that Sigmund Freud has talked about is ego. Now ego works on the reality principle and it often directs it to behave in more appropriate manner. So children, ego often direct the id how one has to behave in a particular surrounding. For example, the id of a boy who wants an ice cream cone tells him to grab the cone and eat it. But his ego will tell him that if he is going to grab the cone, he might be punished. So best way to get the cone is take the permission from the mother and then eat it. So working on the reality principle, the boy knows that the best way to achieve the gratification is to ask for the permission to eat the cone. So ego works on the reality principles and then it tends to behave in a particular situations. Now our third component that Sigmund Freud has talked about is superego. Now superego as a mental branch of moral functioning often direct id and superego to behave in a particular manner. It helps control the id by internalizing the parental authority through the process of socialization. So here superego has been defined as the parental authority. For example, as our parents tell us to know how you have to behave, similarly the superego often direct id and ego how one has to behave in a particular situation. For example, if a boy sees and wants an ice cream cone and asks his mother for it, his superego will indicate that his behavior is morally correct. So children, as we have discussed about the three elements, so it working on the pleasure principle does not care about what other people are going to think if it's going to be engaged in sexual activity. What it feels to do, he does. Now superego working on the reality principle knows that if he's going to grab the cone and eat it, it would be wrong. He may be punished. So working on the reality principle, he takes up the appropriate action which are correct. Now superego being a parental authority direct id and ego. Now according to Sigmund Freud, he believed that id is energized by two intellectual needs or forces called life instinct. Life instinct means for our survival, air, water, food and sexual desires are most appropriate and most important. So according to Sigmund Freud, as it being the first element, so according to it, the first primitive need to be fulfilled is sexual desires. If these needs are not fulfilled, then he might behave in an aggressive manner. So intellectual life force that energizes it is called libido. It works on the pleasure principle and seek immediate gratification of a particular thing without concerning other people in the society. So according to Sigmund Freud, he believed that for it the most important element is sexual desires. So children, kindly make a note of this in your notebook.